There we go. There we go. The webcam is on point. All right. So now, really, I want this. Okay. 1 2 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay. Welcome to um, another episode of the Maddie Lipsis Show, and this one is for the ongoing litigation. I have requested that Valarie be held in contempt of court. This particular video is about two specific dates. Okay, so I want to submit this as one brief, one joint instance, which is two instances, two specific dates: the 17th of August 2021 and the 19th of August 2021, where Valarie violated Wisconsin Statute 948.31, and she violated the court order. I am asking that she be held in contempt of court for these two instances. And I would like for the judge to say, yes, I find you contempt for the 17th, and I find you in the 17th of August 2021, and I find you in contempt for 19 August 2021. Let me get into it. Okay. What I'm gonna play, first of all, it's already established by now that Wisconsin Statute 948.31, what it says. Okay. And what I want to do is I just want to show it on the screen for a moment. Now, Wisconsin Statute 948.31, what it basically says, and the reason why I made it bold is because these are the parts that apply to my situation with Valarie blocking me from my children. It's either a Class I felony or it is a Class F felony. Okay? I'm just going to read the bold. Whoever withholds a child for more than 12 hours from the child's father, the children's father, without consent of me, the mother with legal custody is guilty of Class 1 felony, right? Any parent who does any of the following is guilty of a Class F felony: intentionally conceals the child from the other parent, which is me, and after issuance of a final order specifying periods of physical placement, withholds the children for more than 12 hours beyond the court-approved period of physical placement or visitation period. Now, the parts that I crossed out or didn't read, it's only because those things don't apply. And the merits of this scenario, I want to articulate to the judge, okay, to Judge Goodman, to the guardian ad litem, to Brooke, Valarie's attorney, and to Valarie, that when Valarie did not allow me to see my children on the 17th of August 2021 and on the 19th of August 2021, she violated either both of those or one of those or the spirit of the law, which is you cannot block me from my time with my children. However it is phrased, because if she did not break any of these two laws on the 17th or the 19th of August 2021, then that means that there's a loophole in the law that she's able to get away with. Okay? Now, this law is written basically for court orders of visitation and placement time, physical placement time, that's different from mine. Meaning that usually in normal situations, which my situation should be one of these, where I have 2 weeks with the children, I've got the full summer with the children, I've got 3 days on, 4 days off, 2 days, and we go back and forth 50-50 custody, whatever. It's set up mainly for those types of times. I only see my children based on the court order that has been in effect now for more than 2 years. It's been over 2 years of this, and I've complied. It's been over 2 years of this, so it should be over with by now. By now, I shouldn't be in having. It shouldn't be 2 hours from 4 to 6 p.m. on Tuesdays and 4 to 6 p.m. 2 hours on Thursday. That does not enable me to raise my children the way that I should be able to raise them. I'm not a deadbeat dad. I'm an involved father, and I've always been involved with my children. So, but notwithstanding, I want to stay on point to talk about what happened on the 17th and the 19th of August 2021. Now, the court order says that I'm supposed to have my children from 4 to 6 p.m. on Tuesday the 17th of August 2021 and from 4 to 6 p.m. on Thursday the 19th of August 2021. Now, here's the problem. Valarie went out of town. So she went to Chicago or something like that, which I don't have any problem with. No problem. But we have video chat available. Video chat. Some of the conditions, the background of her blocking me is this, that my children, they have smartphones and tablets where they have Messenger Kids, and they've got a whole bunch of other people that are connected. So at any time they want, they can get in touch with those people, and they have. I have been with some of my cousins, some of their cousins, my nieces and nephews, where the children have called. I've been right there when they've done that. I have been there. I've been able to see in their phone when they bring it out to me that shows that they have a whole bunch of people and Messenger Kids works. But Valarie has made sure that Messenger Kids does not work for me. The only way I'm able to talk to the children is through her messenger, which she is able to hang up at any time she wants. That does not permit me the ability to parent my children, to father them, to give them the insight, to give them the parenting, the discipline, the love, the lectures, whatever it is that a father does, which I know what a father does. I have my father. Valarie has prevented me from doing that, as well as this court with these court orders, as well as the guardian ad litem with his report. All of that has made it so that I'm in this scenario where I cannot fully parent my children. It's been 2 years plus 2 or 3 extra months. It's time for that to end. It's time for it to end. I shouldn't have to give anything in order for that to end. I've been a good father to these children, all of their upbringing, and they need to be able to have their father And if Valarie can, now listen, if Valarie can break the law and still keep the children, I need that to be spelled out. I need for the judge to say Valarie can break the law. I need somebody to say Valarie is entitled to breaking the law. She can break she can break the law. The law says she's not supposed to block me from my children. And she has on the 17th and the 19th. Here we go. Now, let me go into the actual phone calls. Now, it starts. Now, it starts with.
Is not available. At the tone.
This starts with on the 17th of August, during my time, I called. Now, it would have been fulfilling the court order if when I called the children, that my son answered the phone. And then I could have talked to them for the full 2 hours. I wanted to talk to them for the full 2 hours. They told me they were going out of town. I knew they were going out of town. But them being out of town, they didn't go to a different time zone. That was my time with my children from 4 p.m. Central to 6 p.m. Central. I waited because I knew that she was going to block me from my time with my children. I knew it. I already knew she was going to do it. So here is my voicemail message. And what this does is this shows that I made the attempt. I made the phone call and it was not returned.
Message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
I'm calling to talk to my children.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen.
So now I submitted that. That was on his voicemail. Okay? Now, by the way, all of this audio will be at the end so you can listen to it in its entirety. Now, what I did immediately after that is I called the Tomah Police Department, because if a violation of the law or a violation of the court order happens, who am I supposed to call? Do I call the judge? Do I call the guardian ad litem? The guardian ad litem, Brian Pierce, is a liar. And he has demonstrated on multiple occasions that he is going to work against what's in best interest of my children, which is to have their father. He's a liar. And his lie, this is about the 17th and the 19th of August 2021. In a separate motion, I'm going to bring this up again. I brought this up before, and Judge Goodman has not done anything about it when the guardian ad litem lied. So his lies make it so that I can't call him. I can't call him to change his mind, to get him to do the right thing, and make it so that Valarie gets in some sort of trouble. I file motion after motion, and I have filed multiple motions about the parental alienation and the psychological enmeshment that Valarie has done. And it has gone unanswered by the judge. No one has done anything about it. It just keeps on. Not even the judge doesn't even say anything. The court order has the full text of 948.31 in it. So therefore, not only is she violating the court order, but she's violating the law that's in the court order. Okay? So now, who do I report it to? I'm reporting it to the police. And so there is a document 199 has the police report document or whatever. But it doesn't have all the details it doesn't have all the details. I'm giving all the details in this brief, in this audio recording. Now, here we go. So this is, I called the police, and this is the audio of me reporting this to the police. You don't have to hear the whole thing right now, but.
No, you tell me what you want to do.
Hold up.
Of hours. Whatever day. Today is my day from 4 to 6. I'm supposed to have my children, or at least talk to them, video chat, anything. Haven't heard from them, and when I call, no response.
So now I call the police. So now, therefore, I've done beyond all I should have to do is just call, and then I report that to the judge, and the judge should do something about it. I reported it to the judge in the audio, in the case file, document 199, and I called the police. So I have done above and beyond to try to report this, so that this instance on the 17th and on the 19th can be, she can be held accountable. Here's what happened. Now look, if someone murders somebody 5 years ago, and they find out, oh, you murdered somebody, just because it's 5 years ago doesn't mean that person does not get held accountable. You say, hey, you know what? We got the forensic evidence that shows you did it, so you have to be held accountable. All I want is for Valarie to be held accountable for the 17th and the 19th. Now, so I filed the police report. Let me keep going. Let me see here. This is now on the 17th at almost 8 o'clock p.m. Nathan calls me. This phone call, you can hear this entirety, but I need to show you. I need to show you that in this phone call, it shows the parental alienation that's going on. Okay? I need for this to be understood by the guardian ad litem. I need for this to be understood by the judge. And I also need this to be understood by her lawyer, so that she can tell her client, Valarie, either not to do this anymore, and not just to defend against it, not just to filibuster procedurally. My children's welfare is at stake. This is not about me being annoying or legal maneuvering. Now, my son and me, this is the year 2021, August. Ever since January 2020, my children have been blocked from me, from having a normal, regular relationship with my children. The way that my son is talking to me, a little bit flippantly, I've endured so much of it. But Valarie is completely wrong. In the class that you gave us, Judge, you gave us a class. Where's it at? You gave us a class. You, Valarie and me, document 19 and document 41 is proof that both Valarie and me took this class. Okay? In the class, it said, do not give your children other options of things to do that will conflict with the child's time with their other parent. Now, you forced us to do this. I had to pay $30 for that. Okay? Now, I didn't intend on breaking the law or anything like that. Valarie has done it. Even she broke the rules of the court order. She broke the law, 948.31, and she broke even the recommendation that's in that class that says don't give your children other things to do that conflicts with the time with the parent. Okay? So here is the way that my son talked to me on a day that we're supposed to talk. And it's not even during my time with them. It's a brief it's a less than 3-minute phone call where basically this was Valarie's way in her mind to sort of placate me and say, hey, you did talk to your children. But that manipulation, she needs to be held accountable for this. Judge, I'm asking that she be held accountable for this.
So, Dad, what's up?
I was waiting on you, and I tried to call, but
Sorry, man. Wait, I don't think you tried to call.
Sorry, man. I'm his dad. That's Nathan. That's my son. Sorry, man. Come on. And listen. If we were in court, I can't say to the judge, sorry, man. If I'm dealing with a police officer, I can't say to the police officer, sorry, man. But my 10-year-old son, because of Valarie, can say to me, sorry, man. Come on. I'm dealing with so much disrespect. And if Valarie, I'm dealing with so much disrespect, and I've been handling it very gracefully. Okay?
I was waiting on you, and I tried to call, but
Sorry, man. Wait, I don't think you tried to call, man. I had my phone with me all day.
well, I mean, when I called, I left a message.
Sure, man. Check my call history.
Sure, man. That's why is my son talking to me flippantly? This is the way that Valarie talks to me. She talks to me in a non-respectful way. And she's taught my son to talk to me in a non-respectful way.
Maybe you did. It looks like you did. Recent, too. Yeah. Dad, you didn't call me.
Okay. All right, son.
Oh, wait. You called me once. It looks like you called me once. At 5:20. But, Dad, we're working on the house. Well, I mean, we're not working on the house. Technically, we're working on... Wait, what? Oh, wait, no. I forgot I had to do that. Hold on. Let me put you on hold for a sec.
Now, this is very important. We're working on the house. Now, so this is my son telling me why we didn't talk from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. We're working on the house. Now, because Valarie coaches my son on things to say, that's why I let him talk. And I'm bringing it up to the judge. I'm bringing it up to the guardian ad litem. Valarie is not supposed to give the children other things to do other than talking to me from 4 to 6 p.m. It's her responsibility to make sure that the children get on the phone with me from 4 to 6 p.m. I called. So my son says to me, we were doing something with the house. And then during this little time period, this is the gap in time, he goes away from the phone, most likely talks with his mother, and then comes back and says, oh, I was playing basketball. Which Valarie feels that if he felt like not talking to you because he wanted to play basketball rather than spend his time with you, then that's okay. Now listen, if my time with my children was 5 days in a row, and then 5 days with Valarie, and then 5 days with me, if it was like that, I would not trip about a few minutes like that. I wouldn't even trip. I would not be, but I only got him for that 2 hours on Tuesday. And so then I can't talk to him any other time. It'd be different if I could talk to them anytime I want to. If I could call anytime I want to, but I can't. Valarie blocks me from being with my children. And this is ongoing frustration. So even though I'm now in the middle of a 60-day period, where I'm having them come to my place, that she still got to be held accountable for this date. She needs to be held accountable. It doesn't just go away, right? If my son stole something from the store on the 17th of August, 2021, and they show me video footage and audio footage of my son stealing some candy from the store, he should be held accountable. Right? Right? So my son comes back with some fake little excuse. Here it is. And then gets off the phone with me. Very, very
Okay, Dad, I'm here. So what really happened is I was outside playing with Jalen, and I completely lost track.
What really happened is, meaning that when he was telling the truth, whichever, I don't care which one is the truth, but the first response is, oh, we were doing something at the house. No, he went back, talked to his mother, and his mother told him what to say. What really happened is,
I'm here. So what really happened is I was outside playing with Jalen, and I completely lost track. I completely lost track of time. So the thing is, we can just have our still chat on Thursday. So I'll see you then. Bye, Dad. Bye, Dad.
and then he just hangs up. He just hangs up, right? So here's my point. My point is that on that date, on the 17th, Valarie blocked me. And he talked to me 2 hours or so after my time with my children. It was not for a 2-hour time period to make up for it. And that time period has not been made up yet. It's not been made up. I'm still in the deficit of that time period. So I'm still owed 2 hours for Tuesday. I'm still owed that. Just like if somebody stole $30 out of a register, the $20 is missing. So the person gets held accountable and has to return the money. She violated Wisconsin Statute 948.31, blocking me from my children. On the 17th, I was blocked. She gave the children something else to do, knowing that that was my time. Valarie did that. It wasn't my son's choice. I lost track of time. Well, since you lost track of time, Dad, let's talk right now for 2 hours. Dad, hey, let's talk on Wednesday for 2 hours. No, I didn't. They didn't talk to me on Wednesday. Why? Because she is intentionally blocking me from my time with my children. Now, on the 19th, same thing happened. This time,
LLC.
It's
I
not
left a
available.
message.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
I'm calling to talk to my son and my daughter.
If you are satisfied with your message, Press 1 to...
Now, I left that on the 19th, right before my time with my children was supposed to happen. So they could have picked up the phone, they could have called me back, whatever. I didn't get no phone call return from them. No video chat, no nothing on the 19th. So both the 17th and the 19th, I am asking Judge that they be held accountable. I am asking that they be held accountable. Now, let me go forward. I cited the law. Now, I'm bringing up sting operations just for a second because my paralegal experience has not served me well in all of this casework. It hasn't. I think that if I had a bunch of money where I could get a lawyer that's in Toma, that rubs shoulders with Judge Goodman, I feel that I would have probably had a little bit more fair to me. I feel that if I would have given some money to the guardian ad litem or something like that, if I would have done something to where having money or having a different skin color, where I'm looked at fair, I think it would have served me better. My deficit is that the guardian ad litem has fixed his position against me. He's never, this guardian ad litem is never going to turn in my direction on his own. And I'm gonna submit something related to that a little bit later. Valarie, she is predisposed to be against me and to block me. If she can get away with it, she's going to. And separately, you can see that you can see some of the other YouTube videos. You can hear my conversation with the cops, the Toma Police Department. They were not helpful at all. So I have a whole separate report that I'm doing about them and their corruption, because their corruption is separate from all of this. It's just tripped out that it all converges together and makes it so that if the Toma Police Department is not going to file a police report that results in Valarie having charges against her, and the guardian ad litem is not going to do its best for the children, which is make sure that they have me at the 50% or higher level of custody and placement, if Valarie is not going to be fair to me and stop blocking me from my time with my children and allow me to raise my children and influence them, if those three things are not going to happen, then I got to keep on coming to the judge. And if the judge is talking down to me and disrespecting me and belittling me, then I have to think beyond this case. So the 17th and the 19th of August, I knew several days before that Valarie was going to do it. I knew that she was going to block me from my time with my children. She's done it so many times in the past. Okay? So, in order to make sure that this instance on the 17th and the 19th, that it works, since the cops are bogus, then I need to be above the cops. Since the guardian ad litem is bogus, it needs to be above that. And if the judge is not going to give me satisfaction, then my standard for this has to be so high. Valarie, she doesn't have to even, do a good job of blocking me from my children. She can just do it. And I just have to take it. I got to keep taking it. And that's what I've been doing since January 2020. I've been taking it over month after month after month after month. I keep taking it. So, since I knew she was going to do that, sting operations usually have four basic elements according to this article. Now, I didn't look at this article in order to do this. Basically, all I did was three things. On the day and time that I'm supposed to have my children, I make a record of when she blocks me, or when she conceals the children, or when she withholds the children, or when she blocks me from the children. I make a record of it, like I've done. There's an audio recording, right? I didn't do it. I didn't go over there. I didn't fight her. I didn't go to the house. I didn't bust down the door. Nothing like that. All I did was keep a recording, made a video, typed up a document. I recorded the instance of it. Number 2, report it to the police so that they have knowledge of this. Number 3, put it in the case file so that the judge has knowledge of it. Those are the only 3 things that I do. I know she's going to violate the court order. I know she's going to violate the law. So I keep a record of it. I report it to the cops, and I report it to the court file to the judge. Now, if the police and the judge and the guardian ad litem and all those that have access to the court record, if they're not going to do anything, then I have no choice to go public about it. Because in this, there was some sex, everybody has seen To Catch a Predator. And so there's some groups in Wisconsin, they would basically do sting operations where members pretend they're teenagers and lure potential online predators into the public, right? The organization does exactly like Chris Hansen and To Catch a Predator, and the interaction is recorded on Facebook Live so that they got the video footage, and they say, since Wisconsin won't work with us, we have to expose it, right? I'm not the police. I'm a parent. I do this all around the world. So whoever this person is in this article, right? And I've put the article in my documentation that I'm submitting, right? Now, but basically, I knew Valarie was going to commit the crime of violating Wisconsin Statute 948.31 and the court order, blocking me from my time with my children on the 17th of August from 4 to 6 p.m. and on the 19th of August from 4 to 6 p.m. She did that, and I exploited it, meaning I knew she was going to do it, right? For those sex things, they have an offender. Valarie is the offender, right? And then basically I keep a record of it, right? And then the fourth part is a climax when the operation ends with arrest. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what this is. I'm asking that she be arrested or something needs to happen. Now, what I put, and let me see, I meant to do this earlier. Okay, let me do this. Now I'm making there we go. I am setting this up so that I want this to change. I want this to change. I want to have custody of my children. I want for my time with my children to not be interrupted. Now, this is what it says about being held in contempt. It says, if Valarie is found in contempt, right, the court has the authority to order Valarie to correct the contempt and also to order sanctions and penalties as a result for failure to comply with the court order, right? Now, the court must also set purge conditions, which is an opportunity to purge or correct Valarie's contempt by and that's what these 60 days are. I look at it as it's purge conditions. It doesn't say purge conditions in the order, but it just whatever. Now, right now she's given an opportunity to comply with the court order in a way that makes it so that things are going smoothly. But here's the thing. I have put into the court record, and I need for the judge to look at what happened on the 17th and the 19th of August, 2021, and I need a judgment on that. Are you going to hold Valarie in contempt of court for violating it, the court order and Wisconsin Statute 948.31 on the 17th of August, 2021? Are you going to hold her in contempt for violating the court order on 19th of August? Because I've shown that I've captured the entire affair, the entire instance. I've shown that I've captured it, the entire instance, in its entirety. There's no ambiguity on those two dates. Valarie needs to answer for these two dates, and she needs to be held accountable for those two dates. It's not, hey, I was out of town. That's not a defense, because all she had to do was let me have the children on the phone or video chat from 4 to 6 p.m. on the 17th and from 4 to 6 p.m. on the 19th of August, 2021. Judge, I need you to do something about that date. So when we have our next hearing about this, I am fully expecting for you to rule and give me a judgment on the 17th, for the 17th of August, 2021 and the 19th of August, 2021. Thank you very much.
LC
is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
I'm calling to talk to my children.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen. You've pressed an incorrect key. If you are satisfied with your message, send your message to your message.
Yes, my name is Matthew Walker, and today is my day to be with my children. Valarie took the children out of town, and when I tried to call, there's no answer. And so, every time I call to complain that she blocks me from having the children on time, blocks me from having the children on whatever day, it hasn't, the police reports never go all the way to the point where she can get in trouble or she gets in trouble. I just have to continue to just be frustrated by it. Today, the children are in another state. I have tried to call. There's no answer. Surely today, when I call back in 12 hours, surely, today's the day that she can get in trouble. I'm like, it would be so nice if the system could work so that she can get in trouble for not letting me be with my children on whatever day. Today is my day from 4 to 6. I'm supposed to have my children or at least talk to them, video chat, anything. Haven't heard from them. And when I call, no response. So that should be definitely a violation. Definitely a violation of that particular law. So I'm calling. What should I do? Should I talk to a police officer now or should I wait for 12 hours?
You tell me what you want to do.
Well, I mean, do you know what police officers are there? I mean, I don't know if my
No,
name.
it doesn't work that way.
Okay, so I guess if you could put me through to a police officer then.
Yeah. How do you spell your last name?
It's Walker, Walker.
What's your middle initial?
R.
What's your phone number?
So 608-343-9178.
Still live at 502 Glendale?
Correct, yes, sir.
Hold on. I'll have an officer call you back in just a few minutes, Mr. Walker.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Hey, Dad, hold on one sec. So, Dad, what's up?
I was waiting on you, and I tried to call, but
Sorry, man. Wait, I don't think you tried to call, man. I had my phone with me all day.
well, I mean, when I called, I left a message.
Sure, man. Check my call history. Maybe you did. It looks like you did. Recent, too. Yeah. Dad, you didn't call me.
Okay. All right, son.
Oh, wait, you called me once. It looks like you called me once at 5:20. But, Dad, we're working on the house. Well, I mean, we're not working on the house. Technically, we're working on... Wait, oh, wait, no. I forgot I had to do that. Hold on. Let me put you on hold for a sec. Okay, Dad, I'm here. So what really happened is I was outside playing with Jalen, and I completely lost track of time. So the thing is, we can just have our group chat on Thursday. So I'll see you then. Bye, Dad. Bye, Dad. LLC
is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
I'm calling to talk to my son and my daughter.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to. Send your message with normal delivery. Press Q. Your message has been sent. Goodbye.